So.
Up next is our second Monster Jam truck competition in the event. It's one of my favorites. It's the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. This is the ultimate test of the driver's ability to perform on 2 wheels in this competition. Now, this is very important, Monster Jam fans, because this is the very first time you're going to score at judgeszone.com. We'll talk about more on that in just a minute. Right now, we're going to take a look at the video board, and you fans can look at the judging criteria and see what you need to be looking for in this competition. The completion of attempts. Each Monster Jam superstar has 2 attempts here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. They're able to maintain control, and the variety of moves you want to be looking for are stoppies, poppers, wheelies, sky wheelies, nose wheelies, and bicycles. Now, Aditi, it's not in my hands anymore. It never was to begin with. It's not in the officials' hands. It is up to the Monster Jam fans here this afternoon.
That's right, Matt. This is very exciting because this is the first opportunity that the fans get to help crown our overall event champion using judgeszone.com. So here's what you're going to do. When the ribbon boards go red, that means a driver has completed their run. And you have 20 seconds to head to judgeszone.com, enter code ALT. Once again, the code is ALT. And then you're going to slide that BKT tire to your desired score. But remember, the drivers are counting on you to score them fairly and accurately. And hit submit. So Allentown, who's ready for the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
Michaela Toluchka Megalodon is up first.
Scoring is now open. Head to judgeszone.com, code ALT, and slide that BKT tire up and down to your desired score and hit submit.
Allentown, let me hear you make some noise. She just saved that truck for your Monster Jam fans. Like, that is action you're not going to see anywhere else, and you just saw it here this afternoon with Monster Jam. Her first attempt, she had some problems, but the second attempt, here in the competition, your scores are locked in. We're going to see it right now. Look right here, up and over, brings it right back around and back down. A nice job. Let's see what the score is going to be. 5998. That is the score for Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon. take a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard right now and check out our 8 Monster Jam drivers where they ranking currently after the Monster Jam racing competition. Terminal Velocity with 8 points, followed by Monster Mutt Dalmatian only 1 point behind. They Dragon the Wild Side 4 points behind. Again, this is still anybody's game. We have just started Monster Jam here this afternoon in the competition. Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars is up next. Nose wheelie to another wheelie. Great job, one attempt.
Keep it going for Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars. Scoring is now open. It's at judgeszone.com, code ALT, and you can even scan that QR code up on the video board.
Up on the nose, walking it right back down as Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars, then bringing it back up on his Monster Jam truck, and then the signature tell another nice nose wheelie, and then bringing it right back up. Scores are locked in. We're going to see where that places him in the competition. 8747, your new leader and new score to beat. Brandon Vincent and Gravedigger is up next.
Gravedigger.
Now, here's the thing. When you're scoring these runs, I want you to think about, was that run better than what you saw with Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars? We need you to score accurately, fairly, based on skill, Monster Jam fans, here in the competition, because these points matter on the road to Monster Jam World Finals. So was Grave Digger's run better than Thunder Roars, who's your current leader and your current score to beat? That's what we need you to tell us. We're going to see it. Your score to beat is Thunder Roars with an 8.747. The score for Grave Digger is 8.589, that'll put him in second place. Just Get Her on 2 is up next. Brandon Toluchka.
Keep it going for Brandon Toluchka and Get Her Done 2. Scoring is now open. You can scan that QR code on the video board or head to judgeszone.com, code ALT.
Fans, I want to talk about this second attempt we're looking at right now. This is the only Monster Jam truck in the fleet on the 5-2. And he literally was taking the steering wheel and jiggling the truck back and forth and moving it back and forth. We've called that the Packers Peak here at Monster Jam. Your scores are locked in, 8.127. That's going to put him in third place. John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity is up next. Nose wheelie moonwalk.
Make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. and Terminal Velocity. Head to judgeszone.com and score now. That code is ALT.
The bicycle on the second. second attempt. Now, where do you think that ranks him? Was that better than Thunder Roars? Was that better than Gravedigger? Because this is a great nose wheelie to move off across the pod. Now, the first attempt, and then the second attempt with the nice bicycle right here. Look at this bicycle up on two wheels. Just think you're balancing 12,000 pounds on two BKT tires on the side. Great job. Where is this going to land him? And the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge, your scores are locked in. 8.556, that's going to put him in third place here in the competition. We still have more Monster Jam trucks to go. Monster Dalmatian is up next.
Scoring is now open. You're going to want to head to judgeszone.com. Use code ALT, slide that BKT tire up and down, and hit submit.
Jamie Sullivan and Monster Dalmatian up over on her side here in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Now take that into consideration when you're scoring here in the competition. She completely went over here in the competition. I'm convinced on this tour, this dog just loves to roll over here at Monster Jam. Your scores are locked in, and we're going to see it up on the video board, 6.181. That's going to put her in fifth place here in the competition.
Let's take a look up at the video board to see how this competition is playing out. We have Thunder Roars on top with an 8.747, followed by Gravedigger and Terminal Velocity with really close points, 8.589 for Gravedigger and 8.566 for Terminal Velocity. Rounding out with Just Get Her Done 2 with an 8.127, followed by Monster Dalmatian with a 6.181, and Megalodon with a 5.998. But there's two more Monster Jam trucks, still more to come at the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge here in Allentown.
Cody Associated Dragon is coming up next. The nice wheelie sticking out the tailgate and rocking it across the pond, and then the bicycle up on two wheels. You know, again, just think about it. You're getting this truck sideways, really sideways, and they have to bring it back around. That takes some technical skill, and Cody is one of the most technical drivers here in Monster Jam. 8.098, that's going to put him in fifth place in the competition. One more truck to go. Coming up next, Zach Garner, Wild Side. Nice nose wheelie on attempt number one.
Keep those hands together for Wild Side. Scoring is now open. Head to judgeszone.com or scan that QR code up on the video board.
Wild Side, Zach Garner, this nose wheelie, just balancing 12,000 pounds. He just does it with such as I call it finesse at Monster Jam. Just the finesse going across the track. And then that second attempt, that bicycle, just that powering out. Let's look at this power out right here. Up on two is completely on his side, and bam, just powers right out of it. A great job. Your scores are locked in. Where is it going to land them? Your score beats Thunder Roar is right at 8.747. The score for Wild Side is 8.698. That'll put him in second place, but that means your winner is Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars. Tony Oaks has 8 points towards the overall event championship of the great state of Pennsylvania. Great job, Tony.
Tony, this is your fourth win in Great Skills Challenge for the season. How are you feeling right now?
You know, I'm feeling proud because my little girls and my wife are standing right up here and they're waving and cheering me on. It's so awesome. You know, it's surreal. That's all I can say. It's surreal.
And of course, we're coming up to another excruciatingly crazy challenge, which is Monster Jam Donuts, where you always excel. What can we expect from the Apex Predator?
Hey, I got one rule of thumb when it comes to doing donuts, and that's holding the pedal to the metal till the sparks fly, baby. Allentown, I want to hear you roll!
We've seen a lot of great action so far, and there's still more to come. Right now, Monster Jam fans, this is halftime. During this brief break, you can head to the official Monster Jam merchandise stands for all that great gear. But if you're going to stay in your seats, we're going to show you a really cool video in the next few minutes. It's the making of Thunder Roars. Now, before we send it to halftime really quick, I want to throw it up to the video board right now because it's actually one of our AV crew's birthdays here at Monster Jam. We want to send a big birthday shout out to Casper today. Happy birthday, man! So thank you for being a part of Monster Jam here today. And bands, don't go anywhere and don't go too far. More Monster Jam is still to come.
Every year in Monster Jam, we try to give the fans something new. The inspiration of Thunder Roars really started with kind of asking from the fans, right? They wanted a dyno truck for a long time. We wanted something that was different, something that was our own. So going into this decision to make Thunder Roars, we put a lot of different inspiration into different designs and different styles and looks at dinosaurs across the whole scope of dinosaurs, but we really wanted to incorporate some of the backstory that went into the creation of Thunder Roar. So with the Red Lightning, that really went into the creation of this truck and the storyline. So it started with Thundersaurs. We wanted something that really said dinosaur, metallic dinosaur, so putting the roar in the middle of Thunder Roars made a lot of sense. So once we have a design that everybody's really, really happy with, it really starts with creating that concept and getting that art design down. Once we have an art design approved, then we put it into a mold. Once the mold is made, then we can really get it out into a life-size form and try to put it on the truck. So once the mold is made and we actually have a body in the shop, then it goes into the decals and the painting. We really wanted something that spoke to the robotic nature of Thunder Roars and what it is, but we also wanted something that popped, right? So we wanted to keep with the metallic, hence the silver gray, and then we wanted something red and orange, very vibrant to be able to make it stand out. When we were looking at the design of this truck, we wanted something that was different than what's out there. The mouth is a really big, important part of that. So during the pit parties, you'll be able to see an actual dinosaur with its mouth open. We wanted some scales, we wanted some spikes. Obviously the teeth are a very important part of Thunder Roars. Everything that goes into making this not just a dinosaur, but a robotic dinosaur, really kind of tie it all together. So selecting the drivers of Thunder Roars was really important. Keith Speller, who manages our driver program, did an amazing job of picking two driver athletes that would really come out and really own Thunder Roars. And that was really important to us, to have two drivers like Tony and like Cole that would really put their all into the truck. The most rewarding thing with Thunder Roars is really seeing the equipment. Knowing that fans asked for a dinosaur truck, and we know that kids and adults alike love dinosaurs, we expect this IP and Thunder Roars and more Thunder Roars after that to be able to grow and be able to help Monster Jam grow into the future.
Monster Jam has run Lucas Oil in and on our trucks for over 10 years.
We wouldn't run anything else.
Lucas Oil, the official oil of Monster Jam.
Turn your passion to a career at the University of Northwestern Ohio. From high performance to automotive, diesel, and everything in between, you'll find a degree that will get you a job.
It's 100% the college experience I wanted, but in the trade I needed.
70% hands-on, no honesty tuition, and accredited degrees in trades that are in high demand all across the country.
Without the education, without being able to go out there and learn hands-on, I wouldn't be here without you.
Learn more about your future at unoh.edu.
Monster Jam action gets real! The new Megalodon Storm RC, attack any terrain, dirt, grass, snow. This shark dominates land and water. The new Monster Jam Megalodon Storm RC, remote batteries not included.
This is the best. Holiday Take Photo Introduction Instant features an exclusive mesh-made first photo. Instagram. Let's try it. Total Take.